Okay, so this is our second art criticism. Again, I have split my screen so that the Schoology assignment is on the left and the attached Google form, it's actually a slide, is on the right. So as always, we are starting with title, artist, and date, and those are over in this assignment over here. We can see the author of the artist of this is Peter Max. The name of the artwork is Sunrise 2000, and it was created in 1999. So you'll fill in the title, the artist, and the date over here in the art criticism page. When you are done with that, we can move on to the describe box, so you can pause me and then replay me when you are ready to go. Okay, in the describe box, we are listing all of the things that we see in bulletin points. So you could go ahead and start listing off the things that you see in this artwork. Try to be as specific as you can, but you want to avoid making judgments. So when you're looking over at this picture, most of these things are recognizable objects, you know, like doves and UFOs and a sun and all of that kind of stuff. But you wouldn't want to say, like, this is a family of birds. You don't know that it's a family. That would be a judgment or assumption. So you're just listing out the things you see. Again, go ahead and pause me until you're done with that, and then we can get going on the next section. All right, the analyze section. This time we are looking at the elements of contrast or element of color and the principle of contrast. So when we're looking at these colors here, I want you to tell me what groups of colors do we see. So not just, I see red and orange and yellow and blue and purple and green, and like that's the whole rainbow. You see everything. But like, what groupings of colors do we see? What are some of those vocab words we learned in our notes that you could use to describe the types of colors that you see here? Again, a complete sentence for that. And then the next one is going to be contrast, and I want you to pick one way that there is contrast created in this. Again, refer back to your notes if you don't remember the 6 techniques that we talked about, maybe 4, might have been 4 techniques we talked about to create contrast. When you are done with that, you can start the video up again, but at this point you should pause me while you write that all out. Okay, now we're ready for the interpret section. This is where you have to make your guess as to what you think is happening in this artwork. So you want to look at this piece and realize, okay, the title of it says Sunrise 2000, but it was created in the year 1999, so prior to 2000. If you look at this, you can see there are pictures of doves. Those doves represent peace. There's planets, there's UFOs, there's flowers, there's hearts. It's a bright sunshine with all these rays coming out of it. So you need to take and make a story based on all of those different things. So why would all of these things be in this picture together? What do you think Peter Max is trying to say in this piece of artwork? Why would he choose to put all of these images together? While you are writing that out, go ahead and pause me, and then we'll come back for the last section. And finally, judgment. Again, you need to decide, do you think this is a good piece of artwork, or do you think this is not a good piece of artwork? And you need to tell me why, citing one thing from this artwork that you either think makes it good or you think makes it bad. And then you'll be ready to submit this on Schoology.